with a speech entitled Strength Unknown. With a speech entitled Strength Unknown, please give a rousing welcome to Janet Tarasofsky.
525,600 minutes. That's how many minutes there are in every year. Mr. Contest Chair, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I would like to share with you a very eventful 525,600 minutes in my life. A time where I found strength that I never knew I had. The year is 2004, and I'm living in London, working for a very large company, when suddenly my very inspiring, amazing boss is fired and asked to leave the building. I'm devastated, and I knew I had to find a job right away. So after some searching, I found a great little company who hired me and offered me a job. But before I resigned from my current position, I decided I need a holiday, as you do. So I booked 2 weeks in Nepal, 1 week in a Buddhist monastery, where I'll be meditating, and 1 week in a 5-star hotel, where I'll be relaxing. 347,200 minutes left in the year, and I am meditating with 50 people from around the world, when suddenly I become really nauseous. So I run to the most prehistoric toilets you have ever seen, which doesn't help the situation, and then manage to crawl, literally crawl back to my room and wait for whatever bug I have to pass. But 4,500 minutes later, it's not passing. I haven't eaten in days, and I'm thinking I need to see a doctor. So off I go to the hospital in Kathmandu, and it's here that I hear the words that will change my life forever. Janet, the doctor says, you're not sick. Really? I feel sick. He says, no, my dear, you are pregnant. 3,000 minutes later, I regain my ability to speak. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this can't happen to me. I'm about to start a brand new job, a whole new life. I can't have a kid, especially since I don't have a boyfriend. I am not strong enough for this. So I booked myself on the first plane back to London, where I'm about to make it all go away. But as I'm on the plane, I have this profound realization. I'm 32 years old. I've never been pregnant before. What if this is my only chance? And within a split second, I knew I was going to have this kid. But life's never that easy, is it? So I get back to London, and I have 3 very difficult phone calls I need to make. The first is to my parents. Now let me tell you, I come from a very traditional Jewish family, where I was born to get a career, get married, and get a house 5 minutes down the road from my parents. So it might not surprise you that when I call my mom and dad from across the ocean to say, hey, I'm going to be a single mom, they cried. Oy, Bolt, Janet, how can you do this to us? Where did we go wrong? And my very favorite, how did this happen? I am not strong enough for this. Second dreaded phone call was to my friend, where I call and say, hey dude, you're about to become a dad. Suffice it to say, he was equally as excited as my parents. And asked the same ridiculous question of, how did this happen? I'm thinking, what part of sex education did these people completely fail to grasp? I'm not strong enough for this. My third phone call is to my soon-to-be employers. And I call them up and I tell them the news, say, listen, I'm pregnant, I'll take 3 months off, no more, but I will deliver, I will work hard, we will achieve everything we agreed. And they thank me so much for my honesty. And then they quickly send me a letter of withdrawal for the offer. All of a sudden, I'm no longer suitable for the role. Well, I have to tell you, I was petrified. I was scared. And I'm wondering, am I strong enough for this? So just to sum up for a second here, I'm pregnant. My parents aren't speaking to me. My friend, not speaking to me. I don't have a job to go to. I'm constantly sick. And to top it all off, I am told that I have gestational diabetes, which means I can't eat any chocolate or any ice cream during the one time in a woman's life where she has the valid excuse to do so. I'll take you now to 20,000 minutes left in the year, and I'm in Royal London Hospital, and I'm in enormous pain. Despite the enormous amount of drugs that the doctors have given me, the midwives are exhausted. The doctors are close to tears, and everyone wants to know when I'm getting out of the labor unit. Well, with 18,500 minutes left in the year, I take the final breath and give birth to the most perfect little girl you have ever seen. She is so strong, she is so calm, and she is so beautiful. She looks me right in the eyes, and time stops. 525,600 minutes. How many of you in this room have had a difficult year? Because it took all that time for me to learn that strength can be found in the most unusual of places. Thank you.